Hello everyone, welcome to technically episode 1. Last one I basically created the character, and let's get into this. Caravan Master Ojima. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache, sagging jowl, quivering as if for emphasis. I am a Amwawa barbarian who also was a laborer.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards the looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks at you.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Optimism.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Sweet.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparkle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Yeah, I'm not gonna really read the part before the voice acting. Where would I find those berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Yeah.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's a concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
What are these huge rocks coming out of that?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Alright. I'll go see those berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy woman. Armor-clad woman? Oh, on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping in uneven ground without blanket or...
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Ouch.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Right.
Let's get going before you feel.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Nope, no, I'm taking them. That's basically my philosophy. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'll take a look at his wares. Oh, rip. Excuse me. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He is transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckle. It's covered by an uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Sure. I would like to see my inventory, like what I'm using. Can't do any of these, but sweet. That buys the great store for me. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, man. Oh wait, I should probably ask you.
Something else you need?
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
How incredibly naive. I'm surprised you left. Well, we might as well try. My thoughts exactly. Tell me about your empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravans. Why do you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Alright, cool. Oh, he shrugs. Deerwood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admire the Red Curran's worth ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Out here, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. Alright. So, what's down here? A fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
kind of hoping to do a quest for him.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Yeah, fuck you, mate. I mean, I might be like, I might die. Like, frick. The path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Grooves in the road make the passage of the hundreds of caravans.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Alright, 2 young wolves. This should be fun. Okay. Frenzy. Let's go into a frenzy.
Let's go!
Let's get them
Right.
This is it.
Sprinkler. Odima says you're a weapon. Hard work at that. It was a blacksmith. That's right, it made my living as a builder. Okay, what do we want to be? I guess that's basically just like sets, I don't think it does anything for the game, but I was a builder. Yeah, how is it you happened to come here? I made an error in my planning. One of my buildings collapsed, and that was the end of my shortcoming. I learned my trade when times were good. Now that they're hard, no one has need of me. My business partner ran off with my money, and I went into business for himself. All the people I thought were loyal had different ideas. I'm gonna go with 2. Some things aren't in the stars, and there's no changing it. It makes you wonder if the gods like putting us into situations that can't be resolved. Just to see what we did. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Sir Radrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I haven't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first, so you might have some other plans in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Ooh, Kaliska and Immense. Ship it. Probably the same thing I did before. Just looking for some adventure, really. Getting into trouble, I expect. I'm going to find some new friends. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. You know what? Let's do one. I don't want to scare you, but the way some of these rural people types look, you might want to reconsider that. Lots of sideways teeth and hair sprouting from unexpected places. Alright, let's go back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath for the sparkle getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he likes. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just out that way. Come on, let's get your water. Like, I have the strange illness. So, like, can I get rid of it? Does not appear that I can. Alright. There's that thing. I think this is one. Guess I can't do it. So 14 through 21. I won't use that.
Right.
What you need?
The burn lady. Do I need to make it those 30? Like, I'm sure. That deer, honestly, so see that. Is there no? No. Okay, this is not looking too good. But I can live about it.
Yeah.
Cold touch, smell, lost, putrid, dark, crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen. Alright, maybe he's across the bridge. So I think she likes me.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into cool water while Calissa waits nearby. Keeping watch as you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You have gained an item! Quest! Full water skin! Add it to the stash! Sweet. I don't know why I said it like that. Sometimes you gotta roll with the punches. Out of the trees emerges a Sparfle. Oh, one of the gods, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath. That's not good. Oh shit. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forwards in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. 20 of men emerge from the bushes.
Ambush!
That's always like, why? Why did that make her say that? Cool.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Right.
Alright, nothing. So. Let's get back to camp. Oh. Hello. You guys are assholes. I don't like how they did that. I'd rather like a right. Okay, maybe not that like high pitched, but like a roar. And I go into a rage. Rockefeller Plaza.
Wait, did they kill you? Why?
Why did they kill the poor butcher man? Oh shit! They didn't kill him.
Oh, all around you lie a massacred remains of other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife pills, splayed and bugging, filthy people. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away from poisonous vapor. No one knew her. A handful of dark figures emerged above the fallen, treading on the limbs of backs and heads, jerking axes from the body, as if from a half-split log. One of them towering above and towering and severe, with a thick beard, tassels with knots, holding a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hoadin. Hey, they didn't kill Hoadin. But where is he? The last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight. For a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? We have not trespassed. You merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers! You will pay for each life! You will try to kill us either way. Why make it easy? You have chest place in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You trespasses and plunderers all, and we will see this avenged. So I say it again. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. We are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Rush a man before he can react. I like that one. That seems kind of like what a barbarian would do. Put down your weapons. Very well, let him go. Stay armed. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. Breathe. Your surprising speed catches the man off guard. He hurls Harridan down off the way in hopes of buying himself time to defend your charge. This does not look like Harridan. That looks like Harridan. But, alas, that is Harridan. Charge forward! Rage! Or Theoden. Like. Actually, just everyone attack. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes wheezing, fitful gasp. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choking sigh, a whisper of wind stirs in there. At the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The winds begin to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it rends you apart from within. Seated against a wagon, amidst the howling maelstrom lashed across the chest and bow, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
I would like to walk casually. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in a worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arm gives out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hadouin trails behind, slowly by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Theoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Theoden lashes out against the fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you might have a good chance of hitting your mark. Throw your weapon. Allow Theoden to break. Is Theoden worth my weapon? Is Theoden worth my weapon? Is Theoden worth my weapon? Alright. He is worth my weapon. He isn't worth my weapon. He is worth my weapon. He isn't worth my weapon. He is worth my weapon. He isn't worth my weapon. He is worth it. He isn't. He is. He is. He isn't. I just did 10. I just counted that on my fingers. So, granted, I didn't think. So, he's not. Wrestling free of the attacker's grip, Theoden lands a blow that sends the assailant reeling, and he makes a mad dash for the ledge upon which you stand. Suddenly, he reaches for the rock face. His body jerks back and is rigid as though it were a bow being strung. His shrieks of pain grow panicked, abandoned of all restraint, like someone tethered to a stake and set aflame. A slender wisp of spectral light emerges from his back, rising out of him like smoke before separating itself and disappearing into the ether. All at once, the screams stop, and Hayward is dead. Well, that sucks. There's a deep resonance to the wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath your own weight. Portal. You can change how much metagame information. Oh, by the way, I set that all to like none. In my
That was... We should be dead. We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
the lower level of her ruins has been blocked.
We have to be careful in here. Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. 4-legged if we're lucky. 2 if not.
Windstorm of the kind they only get an ear glonfoth. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The glonfoth word is Beowik. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that could find their own way out. But they'll take the living soul as soon as the dead one. Still got yours? Probably not.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
The storm has to die sometime. Who attacked us? Glonfoth. Glonfothians. Those be the hut dwellers the demo warned you about, looking to be the fangs of Galawain. Who are the twitchiest of the lot. They'll go to root in fights with Khans. Or Odema. I think he half expected this. Once we lost the main road. They said that. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glonfoths don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something, got the wrong idea, or she glanced down the passage beyond, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. I think maybe it was that one guy who went hunting. I think he pissed them off. What about everyone else in the caravan? Casca's lips pressed together and her chin rumpled. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. Right. 5, you don't seem so upset about this. Kaliska, looks at you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Cause there's nothing else to be done. And cause there's other people you care about who still need you. Aw, that's cute. I got, like, thrown off by those single quotes because I realize now it's like, cutting off because, and there's one for theirs. But. Alright. That's where I'm gonna call it for today, guys! Thank you so much for watching. I love all your faces. Please leave a comment, please like, please subscribe. I'll beg you. Please subscribe. I don't know. Thank you all for watching. Please leave comment. Please comment feedback, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.